Battalion, War of the Ancients, packs a mighty punch. Find out what's inside on Legendary Tactics. It is time to assemble your army in Battalion, War of the Ancients. This game features 144 rank tiles, 72 tactic cards, 24 order tokens, 6 dice, and 1 rulebook. Shout out to Osprey Games for this review copy for us to take a look at today. Thank you, Osprey Games. So without further ado, let's dive into this game. Kind of a lunchbox series kind of game, I would say. It usually finishes, you can finish it well within a half an hour battle. So, and it pits 2 different players against each other, or you can actually have 4 players all battling together. So let's take a little quick look at the rule book here. Rulebook's pretty nicely laid out. You got the different formations in the battlefield. You've got the fighting mechanic outlined here. You've got the action phases with the 4 different grouping factions you can choose from. How to command a unit, what command tokens look like, and those order tokens as well. Rolling and resolving attacks, winning the battle, of course. And then there's a number of different traits. Now, it does also have the 4-player setup as well as for mustered or set battles. With the set battles, the book actually previews every combination possible. There's 4 factions, and it previews every combination for the setup configuration for those set battles. So that's an interesting and useful piece of the rulebook. There's an example of play. And then, of course, there's a little bit of a historical note there and just some details on the different histories involved with the different ranks. And then, of course, you have your quick reference guide giving you a quick overview of different aspects of the game you may need to encompass. So that is the rulebook. Moving along to our factions. We have got the yellow Carthaginian faction. And you can see the number of tiles. The tiles are actually really neat, the way the chits work. They actually fit together, and you can kind of assemble them in their formations. Oh boy, we're losing a lot of tiles here. We got our blue faction, which is the Greco-Bactrian faction. The green is the Han dynasty faction. And we also have, there's more of the green, and then we also have the red faction, which is the Roman faction as well. So those are the 4 main factions that will guide us through this game that you can choose from. And here we have the player boards. There's the Greco-Bactrian, the Carthaginian camp. You've got your tactic deck on the left, and you've got your discard on the right there. There's the Roman camp. And of course, we can't forget about the Han camp. So those are the 4 different player mats that you'll be using in this game. Now, we also have here some dice. The game comes with 6 D8s, and look pretty snappy there. And they all... there's a little mark on that one, but besides that, they all look pretty sharp. Let's just let's give them a roll here. Let's see how they work. Oh, like a charm. They work great. Here are the white side's order tokens. You got orders, and you've got on the other side as well. You've got the chaos side. So you have those tokens as well that you're going to use throughout the game to send your troops where you'd like, or to send troops into battle. And then, of course, the same for the other side, for your opponent on the black side there. So. Totally fine there. They work great. Let's dive into the cards now, and let's take a quick look at what these cards have to offer. So first off, we've got the turn aids. They kind of walk you through your turns and how that looks like. You've got the 4-player sequence and how the battles would be set up in a 4-player sequence. I haven't tried 4-player yet. Nato and I have battled a number of times. You also have the trait aids as well. So different formations, different troops will have different traits, which you'll need to reference there with the card just to refresh your mind. I would recommend actually playing with one faction a number of games until you kind of get familiar with that particular faction. Personally, I've been playing with the Reds, the Romans. But let's take a little deeper dive in here now into the cards. These are your card decks. They are preset. You got Banners of War. This is the Carthaginian faction here. The Ambush, Turmoil card. You've got Banners of War there at the front. Stampede. You've got Relentless. You're going to have multiple copies as well here. Embolden is in there as well. Moving on to the Greco-Bactrian faction here. Prepared. You got Veteran Troops. You got Stampede again, of course. You got a hold feature for this one. Fall Back. Moving to the green, which is the Han. You got Turmoil. Banners of War. Ambush. Rain of Arrows. Fall Back. Orders and Artillery. And then, of course, for the Romans, you have Artillery. A Prepared feature, Embolden, Veteran Troops, Hold, and Surge. So you can see there is actually some overlap with the cards, with some of the different card types, but each faction does kind of carry its own. And that, in a nutshell, is Battalion, War of the Ancients by Roland McDonald. Thank you, Osprey Games. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now get out there. Get gaming. Be legendary.